what's up? It's your boy TwiZt3D Gaming, bringing you another legendary ranger build. This is the DPS ranger build. Everything on this build inflates DPS. Now, first and foremost, let me give a shout out to DUNKENTELL, because he's the one that gave me the idea about this build and a few of the components on it. So yeah, shout out to Greg. Now let's get to the build. Alright, first we gonna run here to the Avengers Boom. It's an upgraded pulse blast. Combo effect is impact, striker strength. Hitting an enemy increases melee damage by 210% for 20 seconds. Okay, that sounds like a lot right now. It's not a melee build, but trust me, it gives you an extra boost, a good efficient amount of boost to knock somebody out with a melee. Trust and believe. 210 for 20 seconds can put in a lot of slapping and a lot of extra damage for y'all. Also, the Avengers Boon is great for stripping shields, so that's part of the reason why it's on this build right now. Is a great shield stripper. We have plus 48% gear speed, which is awesome, specifically for this gear though. We have plus 40% support speed. We have plus 18% assault rifle damage in general, overall javelin. And we have for this 175% extra gear damage, specifically geared towards the Avengers Boon. Going down here to my weapons. Alright, we got the legendary Rolner's Blaze, an upgraded hammerhead, hardest hitter in the assault class. Ignites the target while on a hit streak of 5. Okay, now we all know that the Rolner's Blaze sets people on fire, clearly, right? But that's DPS also, because the DPS from the fire, it continues to go even when you turn your back on the enemy and try to dip out. So they'll die over time if their life is low enough. That's part of the DPS aspect of it. Okay, we have plus 100% shield max, which is great. Trust me, I love my shields. I love my shields just as much as I love my armor, but that's a great roll for this. 100% shield max. We have plus 14% repair AM&T. We have plus 20% repair drop rate, and we have plus 13% physical damage. I want a higher roll for that physical damage, but I'm gonna take as much damage physically and weapon wise as I possibly can, because once again, like I said, it's damage per second. DPS is what we going for this build. Going down to my glorious result. This is a god roll glorious result for me. I'm gonna tell you this: who needs an avenging hurdle when you got a glorious result like this? It's overall better, especially with this roll. It's an upgraded resolution. Fires a forceful 1-2 punch. Gunslinger's Fury, hitting 2 enemy weak points quickly, increases all weapon damage by 150% for 5 seconds. 150%. So if you play it right, this can go from this weapon to your assault rifle. Okay, from this weapon to the assault rifle, because it's all weapon damage. That's 150% extra damage to your assault rifle itself if you switch it over. 5 seconds may not seem like a lot, people. Trust me, it may not seem like a lot, but in a gunfight, 5 seconds is a big thing between life or death. Trust and believe me. Alright, for this gear we have plus 250% weapon damage. That is major with this gun. Major. Trust me. Trust me. So with that and that combined, that is 400% extra damage if I choose to stick with this gun after I trigger Gunslinger's Fury, people. Think about that. Think about that. That's smacking, man. Alright, we have plus 35% repair drop rate. My apologies. We have plus 17% heavy pistol ammo. Always comes in handy. We have plus 75% armor max. That always comes in handy. Trust and believe. Your shield and your armor, man, if you one of them close getting they face players, that's stuff that you gotta spec into as much as possible. As much as possible. Right here, my grand opening. This is my newfound glory right here, man. I'm telling you, so many people that slept on it, but it's my shit. It's my shit. I run this with more builds than not. Trust me. Upgraded Seeker Grenade. Splits into Seeking Submunitions. Striker's Fury. Hitting enemies grants 60% increased weapon damage for 20 seconds. Okay? Think about that. weapon damage. That's for all your weapons. Again, an extra 60. It's going to be a constant 60 because it takes 20 seconds to fall off, but the recharge rate is 12 seconds. That's an extra 8 seconds you have on your grand opening in order just to throw it right back out and jump start the process all over again without losing that 60% increased damage. Trust and believe me, it's a smooth criminal, people. It's a smooth criminal. Also, this can be used. It's not marked as a primer. It's not, but it can be used as a primer if all of the split submunitions hit one specific enemy. They prime it. It triggers the acid effect from the elemental ops. Okay, it triggers it. But that's another thing in itself because I didn't even get to my components yet. So let's jump down to the inscriptions. We have plus 25% gear speed. That's overall. All my stuff comes back 25% faster, people. It's great. It's great. We have plus 25% weapon damage overall. Again, that's 25% more weapon damage. That's 25% more weapon damage to all my weapons. We have plus 10% of force, and we have plus 100 gear charges, 100% gear charges. That gives me 2 grand openings, people. So there is no reason why any of that 60% increased weapon damage should ever fall off unless I'm just not paying attention to nothing. I should have a constant 60% extra for my DPS going down range. Alright, people, let's go on over here to my components. While I was just talking about this bad boy right here, I think this is a component that every ranger is using, whether it be from epic to masterwork to legendary right here. This is a must-have. It's a go-to. Trust me. Elemental Ops increases fire damage and max heat capacity by 50%. The fire damage aspect of that. The DPS aspect is inflated by 50% on fire. Come on, people. DPS, I'm telling you, that's what this is wrapped around. This is wrapped around DPS. It's not so much a combo build. Granted, I can combo when needed, but this is straight DPS. It's a hitting build. It will wreck a motherfucker. Trust me. Now, let's get back. Let's finish this inscription right here. And fire resistance by 50%. This is for them big dudes with the shields that think they tough shit and can shoot stuff from behind a big ass trash can that they hold in front of them. Nope, you drop them. You drop them. You set them on fire, walk away, and let them think about what they just did. That's all you gotta do. Let them think about what they just did. You know, you can even combo their ass and just walk away. You know what I'm saying? Just walk away. Alright. 1 on a hit streak of 5 applies acid to the target. This is, again, this is not a direct DPS inflator. However, what acid does is drops the resistances of the enemy that acid is affecting, dropping all resistances, which technically inflates all other damage after the acid takes effect. So all my weapon damage, all of my gear damage, my melee damage is inflated. Boom, just like that. Alright, so we got plus 55% pickup radius, and we got plus 7% thruster speed, people. Going down to my second win component. Oh, there we go. It increases all weapon damage by another 25%, people. Another 25%. On low health, increases weapon damage by 60% for 10 seconds. That's a possible 85% extra damage for 10 seconds on top of all the other extra damage that I'm putting out between me having the acid effect, the fire applied, the grand opening on the ground. That's all inflating my DPS from either weapon. You know, we have negative 20% shield delay, which means your shields come back technically 20% faster. I don't know why they don't just say that. They try to make it difficult. But we got a plus 20% ultimate speed as well, which helps out tremendously. We got softened blows right here. Increases javelin shields by a large amount. Increases damage resistance by 75% for 5 seconds when shields run out. That's 75% of immunity. Of immunity to all things around you for 5 seconds. Helps you get out of them tight spots, people. Helps you get away real quick. Trust and believe. We got plus 27% combo damage. We got an additional plus 19% combo damage. That's put me at 46% combo damage, people. It's a hitter. Like I said, damage per second. That's what we're running off of right now. We got tip of the spear. Increases combo damage by 60%. Performing a combo restores 40% armor to nearby allies. This also applies to you. 40% to you as well. Okay? Don't just think that it's just meant to heal them and just increase your combo damage. Because no, the healing factor goes to you too. Now we got plus 50% resupply drop rate. And we have plus 10% ice effect. Going down here to the badge of devastation. Increases assault launcher by 30%. More damage, people. More damage. Put it out there. DPS. I'm telling you. Performing a large hit streak of 10 will instantly add 3 ultimate charges. Okay? Like I said before, it's not really big charges. It's not really big charges. But if you don't pay attention to it and you're randomly hitting 10 shots here and there, bang, 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 and then you hitting them with the combos and all that other stuff, your meter will grow a lot faster than what you think it does. That extra 3 charges, it puts in work. It puts in work, trust me. Now we got plus 14% weapon magazine size. And we got plus 30% harvest bonus. Now we're going to go down here. I know people, I'm falling off with one masterwork item. This should be a 788, but it is what it is. I'm sitting at 774. I'm running with one masterwork item, and it's only because I don't have it legendary, because nothing's going to take this spot on this build. It adds feedback loop, okay? Adds specialized storage for enhanced assault rifle ammunition. Increases damage by 30% of base. DPS, people. I'm telling you. Alright, the next step to this is increases damage resistance by 50 seconds. Not 50 seconds, 50%. Whoa, 50% for 10 seconds when firing the last shot in an assault rifle magazine. That means every time you empty your magazine for 10 seconds, you are immune for 50% of all damage. Now you're going to take that and run that with softened blows. 75. You're 125% immune to all incoming damage. Immune to incoming damage, which means you're not taking damage. For 5 seconds out of that 10, you're not taking damage. And then for the other 5 seconds, you're only taking 50%. So you can face tank for a good 5 seconds and then haul ass. Trust me, you're immune for 5 complete seconds. And it goes hand in hand, because if you're standing there emptying the whole magazine, okay, and you hit your last bullet, that kicks in. But then once your shields go, that kicks in. And most likely, if you're emptying the whole magazine, you're taking damage. You are taking damage, which means they freaking synergize hard as hell. Trust me, it works. Plus that extra 30% base damage for your assault rifle in general. For this, we have plus 9% assault rifle damage. And we also have plus 18% heavy pistol damage. Where that heavy pistol at? You sure we need more heavy pistol damage? I mean, shit, man, we already got 250. Hey, we take all the damage we want, man. All the damage we want. Trust and believe. Going over here to the support gear, I gotta rock my muster point. Deploys a field that augments allies inside, increasing gun damage by 20%. DPS, people. DPS. That's all I'm gonna say. We got plus 20% shield max, which will help in a face-to-face gunfight. We got plus 13% heavy pistol ammo, and we got plus 18% assault rifle ammo, which works great because I'm tired of running out of ammo all the damn time because I'm going through my bullets so fast. But yeah, folks, that's the DPS Ranger build, man. Trust and believe, it's a banger. It hits hard, you know. It's less survivability on this because of the rolls and stuff, but you will survive. If you play it right, you will survive, and you will put out massive amounts of damage. Trust and believe me, especially if you activate Gunslinger's Fury with this gun with the already 250% damage. Plus, for 5 seconds, another 150% damage. If you want to keep it with here, you'll melt. If you switch over as soon as that's activated with this, you will melt. Trust me, it is what it is. All this synergizes, which means you have to use every piece of your javelin. Don't just hold out because, oh, right now I'm not trying to use that. No, utilize everything. When something's charged, use it. When it's charged, use it. Use it. Use it. This is meant to actually be a more in an open build, simply because you have two components that synergize heavy off each other to activate their inscriptions. Use it. Use it to your advantage. It puts in work. It's your boy TwiZt3D Gaming. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe to your boy for future content. I want to say, hope y'all have a good night, and I'm out. Peace.